Alright, so we got the tile floor done. Now it's time for some crown molding. Okay, so to get started out with the crown, the nice, kind folks over at Craig sent us this Crown Pro jig. And what this does is it controls one of the angles on the cut, so you don't have to take a compound miter cut on your miter saw. So this controls the spring angle of your crown molding. So once you determine your spring angle, you can adjust this to set your spring angle of the crown. And then on the miter saw, you would cut the angle or half of the angle at the corner that you're meeting up to. So they also sent, with this jig comes a miter gauge, angle finder, I guess you could say. You throw it up there on the corner and it will tell you exactly what the angle is. It's not always exactly 90 in a corner. Like for instance, this one that we're doing is 88 and the other one is 92. So you would divide those in half and then you would set your miter saw to that angle, half of the corner.
Hey, no, 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 hey, no, no, hey, no, no, hey, hey, no, hey, no, no, hey, no, no, hey, no, no, hey, hey,
Okay, I'm kind of pissed at myself because we installed a couple pieces of trim and then realized that the angles were off. This jig, it works great as long as you assemble it. Well, it's too bright. There it is. Assemble it properly, and that little gauge right there that tells you the angle, the spring angle. Well, I installed it upside down. So the spring angle that we were cutting at was like 55 and it was supposed to be 45. So that kind of screwed everything up. So I've got a new idea and I think you're gonna like it. Okay, so by trial and error, we've learned that the best way to get started with crown molding is to cut off a couple of scrap pieces in the angle that you think is correct. And then we're just gonna nail these together. So rather than fiddling with it and trying to put one piece up there and make sure I got it in the right place, I'm gonna join these together, these scrap pieces, with a couple of staples, and then put them up there in the corner, mark a line, and then I know where everything goes. Okay, so luckily for us, all of our corners of our room are at 90 degrees or very, very close. So what I've done here is I took some scrap crown and I nailed it together exactly as it would go in the room. So I'm using this as a guide. I put it up in the corner of the room and strike a line where that crown lines up. So I know that this is joined up properly, and then when the crown gets installed, it's gonna be good to go, theoretically. The crappy part about cutting your trim wrong is you've got to make a trip back to Home Depot. Not that there's anything wrong with Home Depot. got the crown molding done as of yesterday. We're going to trim out the rest of the room, the doors, and do all the baseboard and everything like that before we start to caulk and actually paint the crown molding. So we've started on that. Ted's cutting some wood over there right now. Go for it, Ted. Cleaning out this door. Working on this one. Still gotta cap that area up there. But we've got a couple odds and ends to do here. We gotta paint this guy and put a rail on the top there. But yeah, we've got a little bit of work to do before we can start to caulk and paint. So, all right. Hey, what are you guys doing? Hey, are you all sledding?
I'm doing we're sledding, we built snowmen, we built a snow castle.
Look,
Now
I
we're
see.
taking a break.
I see the snowman. Brayden, you taking a break, man?
He's been down there just laying on his sled for a while.
Go get him, Maddie. You gonna come look at the little ledge that I put in?
I just shared a picture of
Watch out.
Yeah, that's cute.
So, yeah, it's just like a 1x2 up here. And then this is like that other molding. So the issue was like down here, when this door opens, it's so tight. What'd you say?
Should have gone one more board
One
higher.
more board higher, really happy, but still cute.
So when the door opens, you can see.
I don't really think that's that big of a deal though.
I'm not gonna bother with it.
And everything in the, like this,
If that matches, it's fine.
it's gonna be all painted white, so
Yeah.
I think I'm cool with it.
I like it.
Alright, get up in this chair with me. Okay. Alright guys, we have a date to go on, so we're gonna have to end this vlog right here. Can you say bye?
And this we go right here.
Yep, say bye.
Bye.
Bye.